Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. Nin has completely fallen in love with Yamada and her boyfriend Ashia gets to know the truth. So he comes to fight Yamada because he thinks that he has done something to Nin. Here, Shireshi thinks that Yamada has gone sick of kissing her. That's why he's refusing. But Yamada tells her the absolute truth. Shireshi asks him to kiss her and was satisfied with falling in love with him. Shireshi thinks about all that was happening and concluded that Yamada's power was to copy others. He kisses Shireshi and copies her power of exchanging bodies, and then kisses Nin and copied her power of making them fall in love with him. Ashia listens to all their talk and begs Yamada to bring Nin to normal because he loves her so much. Yamada remembers Ashia was the one who was his friend. One day he ended up in a fight with some random boys and Yamada helped him. But after the fight, Ashia told everyone that Yamada was the only one who fought. As a result, everyone ended up hating Yamada in school. Now, Yamada kisses Nin and her love for Yamada ends. They find a book, volume 1, through which they find that some other supernatural powers called 7 witches exist in the school. So they curiously search for them. San offers Ashia and Nin to join, but they refuse. Now they go on a summer vacation. But Yamada had to clear his test and everyone was enjoying the beach. He furiously comes back. He switches the bodies with Shireshi and asks her to cover the exams. In the class, Shireshi solves all the examples and everyone gets amazed. Atsuka was another girl in the classroom who acted weird and kissed Shireshi forcefully. Shireshi comes back and discusses the whole thing. Yamada had known her since last year because she always failed and repeated the same subjects every year. They conclude that Atsuka is a witch and has some powers. Next day, Yamada gets 0 as Shireshi's power of switching bodies was expelled. Because if 2 witches kiss, their powers will get cancelled. Yamada notices the strange behavior of Atsuka in the class but couldn't understand. Now they conclude that Atsuka's power is telepathy to communicate through images. That was the trick to pass the exam so they could pass the summer exam. And the door for the supernatural club could open the room where the key is to find other powers of witches. Yamada, Miyamura and Atsuka's group gets telepathy power and the class clears the exam using this. They find the key for volume 2 of the witch's book but cannot find it because they had cleaned the whole room before and thrown all the books in the trash. Powers are attributed to only those deprived of them. Shireshi lacks to exchange feelings in the beginning, Nin lacks charm and Atsuka lacks to communicate with anyone. So, they get exchanging charming and telepathy powers, while Yamada got the power to copy. He knows about the next witch, Sarashima. They go to her house and she tells them about her power to predict the future. She was a shut-in because she thinks she was responsible for the fire in the old school building. That's why she hid in the house and stopped going to school and was hoping to save the school by avoiding it. Yamada asks to kiss her and transfer her power. She then kisses and they come back. It is also concluded that through this power, he could see not only his future but also the future of his partner. Yamada thinks that Sarashima has seen her partner during the fire, but she didn't recognize him, and he's the real culprit behind the fire. Yamada asks about the one whom Sarashima had kissed before. She tells the name and reaches out to the boy Tsubaki. He is the one from the school and he liked Shireshi and she always ignored him. He begs Yamada to take Shireshi to the ground tomorrow. Yamada sees Tsubaki cooking in the school building, which results in a massive fire. He switches bodies with Shireshi, reaches there the following day and takes Tsubaki away from school. So the fire could not start. Yamada takes Tsubaki to the shopping mall so the time for the fire, which is 8:03, could pass. Meanwhile, Shireshi reaches and kisses Yamada in front of someone. At this, Tsubaki gets furious that they betrayed him and did not tell the truth that they were in a relationship. He rushes to the same school building, but Yamada somehow manages to stop the fire. He tells Tsubaki the whole truth and he decides to join the group. Sarashima tells Yamada that Shireshi had switched bodies before because she did not wanted him to be in trouble with fire. Nin and Ashia challenge them that they would find the witches before anyone and win. Now Mayamura tells about a group whose leader is a witch named Noa Takagawa. She orders the other three to do bad things in the school as she wanted to expel all other witches from making a new set of witches and rule the school. She tries to kiss Yamada when she hears about the supernatural club and the witch's name from Yamada. But he refuses and asks her to leave. She finds out that Shireshi was a witch. So, she built a trap to catch Shireshi, but Yamada turned her out. Instead, the supernatural club hostages the three Takagawa group members and switches their bodies with them. Takagawa recognizes them and puts a condition that if you leave those three members, then I would give you volume 2 of the Legends of Witches. But Yamada refuses and demands to stop her bad behavior and not harm the other witches. She refuses initially, but she finally decides and the four of them reunite. In the next scene, Yamada asks Takagawa about her power. She then kisses him and he learns that her power is to see traumatic experiences of the past again and again. The other three members are also suffering from this. Takagawa needs to help them but couldn't do a single thing. Yamada agrees to help her, but the three group members instantly attacked him. In return, Yamada stops the fight and advises them to keep Takagawa happy. Please subscribe the channel for more videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.